G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to get more traffic to your blog or website utilizing some keyword tips. Let me show you how to do that right now. So I've gone with the old faithful Fort Lauderdale plumber because why not? I did another video and he popped up in there. So what you want to do is you want to grab your domain. This is going to be the test case for today. Okay, so I'm going to utilize this and I'll show you how you can identify, I guess you would say, weak points on your website, and then you can extrapolate that data, utilize it to create pages, and that will help you get more traffic to your website or your blog. So let me show you that. So we copy the domain. Now you are going to need something like SEMRush, or you can even utilize Google Search Console. So if you do have Google Search Console, you can utilize that. But for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be utilizing SEMRush. So the first thing that you want to do is just have a quick look at your website, look at the metrics, get an understanding of how you're performing, and then you want to just dive down straight into the keywords. Okay, that's your main point of focus. So you want to click on the view details. Okay, that's where you want to start the process of analyzing the keywords. So let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what's going on for this guy. Just a brief look. You would be doing the same thing for your website. So when you're trying to determine how you can get more traffic to your blog or website, you want to start here. Honestly, on page, getting more content that actually ranks for specific keywords is a great way of getting more traffic to your site. If you can find these weird keywords that you didn't think about or perhaps even know about, these keywords can actually be there in the list and you can discover them utilizing the method I'm going to show you. So as an example, first thing you want to do is just scroll down and start to see the ones that you're doing quite well with. So you can just filter by this column. And this is just an overview. You want to get a bit of a picture of where you're doing well and where you're not doing so well. So that's the first thing. So have a look at this when SEMRush decides to load for me. I'm actually back home in Australia at this point in time, guys. So I'm going to be here for a month or two. So my internet will be a bit slower. So as you can see here, all of this stuff here, this is what we're performing well. So you call your business Fort Lauderdale Plumber, you're going to be ranking for everything Fort Lauderdale and Plumber. Okay, so that's what we want to have a look at. What we want to do, export the data. So this is where I tie in my Google Sheets. You can honestly utilize the information on this sheet. You can use SEMRush, whatever you want to do it. But I personally prefer, I'm used to operating off spreadsheets. I like spreadsheets. It's just something that I'm comfortable with doing. So I was asked why sometimes I tend to bring all of this stuff into Google Sheets instead of just operating with it in SEMRush. It's because I normally build on it. So, and that's what you should be doing too. When you are creating this type of campaign, you would be building on the data. So something might pop into your head. You might want to go back. You might want to go forward. You can't do that when it's just on SEMRush. So let's import that data. Import that data. Let's throw a filter on it. All right, wicked. Everything's bolded. Marvelous. There we go. Okay, so let's make these keywords a bit wider so you can see everything. So this is how I would approach it. This is how I would go about getting more traffic to my blog or website utilizing keywords. So what you can do right now, there's two options. You can filter by position. So what you want to do, this is the secret. What you want to do is you want to have a look essentially for anything that you're not performing well on. So sort of page 2, around here, you want to look for a keyword that Google is assigning to a page of yours that page isn't uniquely for. So as an example, we're looking at a plumber right now. As an example, let's just say there's a page on here, and on that one page, I'm ranking for something like, toilet replacement. But the page itself that keyword is ranking for is actually about toilet repairs or something like that, not really targeted to that specific keyword, well, that will explain why I'm not on position or on page 1 or in a better position. My position is quite poor. So what you want to do is extend the URL tab so you can see what page is being pulled. Now, the way I approach it is I just go straight to search volume, because you're looking for quick wins, like quick wins. That's what I focus on. So as an example, let's have a look. Let's search by volume, okay? Let's have a look. So I'm looking to see, I'm in position 2 for Fort Lauderdale plumber, water damage restoration. I'm in position 38. Now, is that because the page is not optimized? Well, most likely, because you can always tell by the URL, by the slug essentially, why and what that page is about. Like, why is the purpose of this page? Like, what is the purpose of this page? Sorry, is it about water damage restoration? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, that just means it's probably a poorly optimized page, and or there needs to be some more links to it. So what do we do about that? Well, it's kind of a different approach. So let's move on. I'm going to show you the secret sauce that I utilize. So plumber, go after that one. That makes sense. City of Pembroke Pines, water bill. Don't really need that. Don't need that. We're looking for something that has good search volume on the home page that doesn't. Here we go. 24-hour plumber farm beach. Here we go. That's on the home page. So here's a perfect example. Here is a perfect example of how you can go about getting more traffic to your blog or website. So this is what you can do. Now, this applies whether you're a service-based business or literally you're a blogging niche that talks about, I don't know, holidays or cricket balls or something like that. Back in Australia, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's cricket. So as an example, apply the same philosophy. So 24-hour plumber, West Palm, right? So if I look at this, I can sit here and go, okay, well, we're currently in position 74 for that. We're never getting a lead for that keyword. So what do? Well, we're on the home page for that keyword, and it's obviously not being rewarded by Google. So why don't we think about creating a page for that? So that's what you can do. So you can market just like I do. This is honestly how I go through it and I start to look at it. Sewer cleaning, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. So drain cleaning, this is close. This would be worth investigating. Because you don't want to create something that's duplicate content. You don't want that. But you surely want to go after something that is unique enough to have its own page. That's the secret. Because you're never going to win. Like, you'll never ever win a lead from this. So what you can do, let's have a look at it. Let's suss it out. So sewer cleaning, Hollywood, Florida. Let's have a look. And this is all you want to do. Not yet. So because they're just smashing in every single like county, little area. This is what they're doing. It's not great. It should be realistically for this keyword its own page. It's worth it. Why not? There's 210 searches every single month for that. If that's a service that they're actually going after, then why not create a page? That's how you can go about it. So what I would do from now is I would just go through my entire list. I would identify ones where I could possibly pick up and create a page. I would create a page here. I would create a page here and just continue on. Go through your entire spreadsheet. Look at what you're not performing too well for. So you could filter out probably position 15 and onwards. After that, you would want to look at the data. Like this is in position 74, 76. Then create your own pages. Put your own pages up on the internet. That is an inexpensive way of getting more traffic to your blog or to your website. Now, if I have helped you out here, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, watch my videos, enjoy the content, guys. Happy to help. Any questions, hit them down below.